Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So I decided I got a little bit bored with the whole white look on my LiteHawk charger boat and decided, yeah, it's time for some paint. So we were at Canadian Tire and found this stuff, black sparkle, I guess it's called. It's not a metallic black. It's they actually call it sparkle, I guess. So anyway, the more you layer this stuff, the more sparkle you get laid down, which is kind of cool. And they shimmer with the light and alter coloration a bit, so that should be interesting to see that on a nice sunny day in the water. It's, however, very overcast right now, so I've got as much light on the boat as I can. But anyhow, so I really like the idea of black, and I like black metallics. And when I saw this stuff, I was thinking, well, hey, you know, it'd be different. And you know what? It looks really awesome. And so I really like how it turned out. Now, I was able to get about 90% of the old stickers and ghost imaging away. So it turned out, overall, I'm going to say 90%. I still got a little bit left on the top here that I just couldn't get out. And, you know, the idea originally was I was just going to go buy a blank hull and new deck lid. From LiteHawk, and this way I wouldn't have any stickers there. But I ended up not doing it that way, and because at least, I mean, it shows on their website it's a blank hull and blank lid, so you know, hopefully. But then I thought, you know what, 30 bucks, you know, it's like, nah. So I put that money into parts at LiteHawk, you know, because I do want to get some other spare parts for this boat. So anyways, money well spent in other directions. So we did it this way, and so we got about 4 coats of primer on here. Black primer, by the way, guys, if you're working with dark colors, black primer rules. It hides a multitude of sins at the same time, if you need to do so. But it also is the best color primer when you're working with dark colors, especially another black. So anyways, we've also got about roughly, I'd say, between four or five coats anyways of paint on here, and about a good 6 coats worth of clear, you know, to protect the paint after. The other thing I did was I modified my stand a little bit and put some felt on there and glued it in place to protect my boat so it doesn't get all scratched up, which is something I don't want to do, especially to a fresh paint job. But if you look at the side of the hull here, I'm not sure how well you're going to see this. See if I can get the right angle here. There we go. And it's got the whole sparkly look going through the whole thing. It's going to look much, much better in the bright sunlight, and we will be shooting a video of this thing in the bright sunlight, running in the water, nice sunny day, so you can see how it alters itself, because apparently it alters its colorations a bit with how the light hits it differently and its surroundings. So that should also be very, very interesting. Now, some of you are going to be wondering how I pulled this paint job off, and that's the next part. I did end up painting my screws, so obviously the screws were involved. And I didn't want to paint the inside. So I left the deck lid on. And no overspray, no runs, turned out beautiful inside. My lid turned out really great too, you know. So, quite happy with that. And of course the rubber gasket was still in there, so that helps seal everything off too, and helps it that much more to prevent anything from getting inside. I'll just leave that off to the side for now. So anyways, pulled the rudder off, carefully pushed the servo forward to extend the servo link, taped it off, rubber grommets, bye-byes, took them out, put the antenna wire down inside, took the prop off, taped it off too, and then I suspended the boat in the air with an alligator clip wire that I built, and because I actually built a ton of these things for doing painting. And you just get the alligator clips from any electronics store, or in my case, the Source, and some speaker wire. Solder it on as if you're making a set of jumpers. And they make great for hanging up, and they're very, very strong springs. And with the tape over top the shaft, it gripped on really good, and because this boat is heavy when you leave everything inside it, because I got my battery and everything, I just left it all in there, you know, and that's a lot of weight, and these things actually hold it quite well. I was very impressed with that. So anyways, that's basically how it was done. I retaped the back of the hull, because you should have tape running along the sides as well on your seams to help keep water out. So I retaped the back before I put the rudder back on because it was in the way. And so I just got to retape my sides when I get to it. But I want to get a little bit more cure up time before I start messing with the sides. But the nice thing about this too is I'll be able to put a nice buffed finish on this too once the clear coat and the paint and all that has had enough time to cure. Because you got to wait a while, you know, at least a good week or two, 3 weeks. 3 weeks would be best before you start trying to buff down a brand new paint job, you know, because otherwise you'll just wreck it, and we don't want to wreck this, so we're going to keep it looking nice. So anyways, that's our nicely redone custom painted LiteHawk charger boat, and can't wait to get that back in the water and hear the comments from people, because this is definitely a different boat. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.